So I spent a lot of time in this neighbourhood during COVID, which obviously so did a lot of other people who lived here, but I didn't usually live here. So, and I thought I'd like to read a poem called Square Ambiorix, because we're here. Square Ambiorix. Art Nouveau facades glory in sunlight. Children swing and slide and squabble, while a dachshund with a wheel behind peers up at pigeons crowning bronze heroes on horseback. Police pedal past, their helmets cutting diamond-patterned shades. Behind a listed townhouse, office juniors watch their weekend washings spin out once more through the cycle. Across the square, the young man sweeps a drive. This sun, this land is cold, yet here at least he can be out in open view, full voice. But those who can't say the place he fled is safe. He must go back. There is no room for him here, on this graceful square, its tendrils pulsating his ancestral blood. Now the next poem is also a visual poem, but I'm going to read the text version of it. So it's called Dreamlight. Dreamlight. I drift through poorly lit, narrow passages that should be Gothic, but I feel no pull of fear or urgency. My breath is even, my pace unhurried, deliberate, smooth. At a fork, I do not wait. Without hesitation, I take the left turn. What led me to make this turn, to choose this of the identical passages without second thought or second's wait? Another's sense guides, pulls, draws me to destination smoothly. I remain unwitting, automatous even. Unseen thread hooped at even intervals in the dingy walls, screws turned deep in softening plaster, cord smooth and strong as spider silk, marks a passage that's been fixed for me, that I cannot pull back from, a dentist's door opening onto a crowded waiting room. I feel no concern for what waits for me as I pass along this web, calmly, evenly, until worry sidles up, begins to pull at my composure, whispering that these twists and turns emanate from my memory palace, warped passages back to the past that I have hidden, smoothed over in a hole in a bedroom wall, covered in smooth, barely patterned paper. To see the cache, you have to wait until the end of day, just before the sun passes below the neighbour's roof, and briefly, the uneven patch is clear if you know what you're looking for. And if you turn your cheek to the wall, looking up to the tip of the shadow of the curtain pole. I fight for control and pull back from my scepter-smooth, sleeping self, gliding onwards, gaining speed. I turn to forcing myself back to wait as the shade eludes me, slides towards the contents of the wall, even faster than before, and all I know is that I must break out of the passage, turning round and around on itself, pulling me along in its wake, one passage that becomes many, all leading back to that smoothed-up, hushed-up hollow. I wake knowing enough. Even my escape is clear by dreamlight. And the last poem I'd like to read is called Midsummer. Midsummer. Faraway windows across the valley flash our setting sun back across minefields. Living rooms blazing beyond no man's land, beacons broadcasting mountain positions. Miners, bulbuls, sparrows and soot-clad jays lunge and dart after invisible prey, rising as green spears pierce charred earth, while hoopies bore down below. The sun sets too early here, but tonight we will go out through the checkpoint, and in Nadia's garden beyond the wall we will dance, grapevine garlands in our hair, beneath the midsummer moon.